Parts of this script failed to render. Today, Super Hurricane Hilary makes landfall in Southern and Baja California. Today, Southern and Baja California have been hit by Hurricane Hilary, a strong hurricane. Even if it has lessened, the hurricane is still a serious concern since it has the capacity to create deadly conditions and devastating flooding. As Hurricane Hilary got closer to the Baja California Peninsula in Mexico, it lost strength and became a Category 1 hurricane. The highest sustained wind speed recorded by the Miami National Weather Center was 85 miles per hour, which was less than the previous record of 90 miles per hour. Meteorologists cautioned that the storm remained dangerous despite its diminishing. In Santa Rosalia, Mexico, a person sadly perished in flooding brought on by the storm. 4 more people were saved by rescue attempts. Santa Catalina Island, which is situated 23 miles off the coast of Southern California, was the subject of an evacuation advisory from the authorities. It was predicted that the storm will cause severe winds, power disruptions, mudslides, isolated tornadoes, and flash floods in the area. Governor Gavin Newsom of California issued an order for people to finish preparing ahead of the storm's arrival. The U.S., Canada, and Mexico have been hit by a number of climate-related disasters, the most recent of which is Hurricane Hilary. Canada is experiencing its worst fire season on record, and Hawaii's Maui Island is still recuperating from a catastrophic blaze. Up to 10 inches of rain were predicted in certain locations by forecasters, which presented a serious risk of flooding. Even though the storm is diminishing, the U.S. National Hurricane Center emphasized the ongoing risk and possibility for flash flooding. Along Mexico's Pacific coast, life-threatening surf, RIP currents, and large waves were predicted. The Mexican Navy carried out emergency operations and evacuations ahead of the storm's arrival. Before the storm, there were evacuation warnings in place for a number of Southern California locations, especially those near mountains and places affected by wildfire damage. As locals were ready for the storm, local municipalities ran out of supplies and sandbags. As the storm approached, SpaceX postponed a satellite launch and rescheduled Major League Baseball games. Following a briefing on preparations for the hurricane's impact on the U.S., President Joe Biden urged citizens to heed the advice of state and local officials. At landfall, Hurricane Hilary's sustained winds of 145 miles per hour brought it down to a Category 1 hurricane with sustained winds of 85 miles per hour. As the storm advanced inland, its trajectory was predicted to shift more to the north. Hurricane Hilary is expected to make landfall in Southern and Baja California, which might result in extensive destruction. This emphasizes the significance of being ready and adhering to safety instructions. Reporting from Los Angeles, Dazier. Additional assistance from Eugene Garcia in Newport Beach, California, John Anshak in Los Angeles, Julie Watson in San Diego, and Seth Bornstein in Washington, Maria Verza, and Mark Stevenson in Mexico City.